Alright, so I am back, and today we're going to take a look at the Unique Toys, whatever the hell this name is. It's their Swindle. So here's a quick look at the box. You got some good artwork going on there. Stuff down there if you want to read that. Yay. Product shot. Product shot. Product shot. Product shot. My ideal box. You got some artwork going, and you get the product images. He does come with the foot that's in here. I'm not going to worry about it right now because we're not reviewing that. Again, for all of you people out there, if I got some new viewers in here, when I can review a combiner, it's not a review of the combiner until it's time for the actual review for the combiner. If that makes sense. This, for me, this needs to be a successful Jeep and a successful robot in this review. I don't look at the combine mode. I always think that combiners need to be successful on their own, and also successful as parts of the whole. So we'll take a look and see how successful he is today. So here he is in his Jeep mode. You see it's got the nice rivets in there, the purple hood, clear windshield. These are rubber tires. All 5 of the tires are rubber. So yeah, rolls really, really smoothly. You got this assembly back here that you can take off. So you got big gun, this piece, and then this piece, which you can plug all of these together like this if you want to. Just like that. There's a couple other things we could do with that, but you can do that and then try and plug it in, but it won't really plug in at that point. So anyway, let's take a look at the Jeep. So yeah, like I said, it rolls really well. Looks really good. I'd say, you got a little gappage down there, but depending on the Jeep, that might be pretty accurate. So, but I don't know. But yeah, you got the fake little grill there because getting this to turn into that, not gonna happen. All right, so let's get him transformed. I've only done this a couple times, so bear with me here. So let's start by just kind of pulling all these pegs out here, like that. And like that. Just kind of get those out of the way. Pull this assembly up. Just kind of making room here. Alright, so we can pull the legs down. This will rotate down. You want to take the foot here, it comes out. This will rotate up. And let's see, how do we do this? Oh, this will come back. It's all about getting this panel correct. There we go. Then you take this piece here, this will fold up, slot here, tab there. Just like that. So fold this down, this will fold out and around and up. Now you leave that out for kind of a heel spur, but I've discovered you don't really need that. So you can fold this up and it just forms the rest of the foot. Rotate, just like that. All right, again, so rotate this down, up, out, up, fold this piece up, fold this piece here down, and then up and in. That kind of messy, but it works. Fold this foot down and around, close that up. There you go. Legs done. And these things, these thighs are almost like a soft rubber. I don't know. They're weird. They feel weird. Like a cool weird though. I kind of dig it, really. Just a weird material. All right, now the top section here. We'll pull the camera up a little bit. Pull this down. Pull this down. When you're transforming it, this tab here goes in there. This tab here goes into there. Rotate this down. Just kind of get things out of the way. These wheels here, they're on kind of like a swivel, so you just swivel them down. Down, that'll lock that locks the wheels into place so they don't just kind of roll around. Flip the hood up, and you want to pull this whole assembly out, and just extend the arms, just like that. Just kind of getting everything out of the way, and kind of watch out for this steering wheel here. All right, so this will come around. Steering wheel goes to the back. All right, now this folds in, and then this will come down, and then sits just like that. Fold these little bits in like this, and like this. This whole assembly will come down. And then this tab here will go into this slot right here. So just rotate it around, just like that. Take this windshield, this will rotate around. And you see these little tabs here and here. Let's fit into these slots here and here. Just like that. Rotate the arms down. Fold this up, flip out the hands, close it up, straighten out the arms. All right. Now we can take this assembly. This will fold up. You want to take this out, rotate this whole thing around. This will come up, tabs here and here, going to here and here. These pieces will come, you fold this piece here out, and this will come. Let's pull this back out. So I think we should do this first. Alright. So this comes out, sorry guys. Totally botched that. Alright, flip this down. These come around like this. So they're facing forward or to the sides. They're side fillers. So when this comes down, this tab here and here will plug into the slot here and here. So down and in. And in. Just like that. Now we can take this and fold this down. Rotate. All right, now we're in better shape. This will come up, tab that back in, head comes around, just like that. This will come down like this, and we can take this and just fold it up onto his back. And there you have Swindle in his bot mode. And he is really, really good. This Sig is pretty awesome. You can see he's a little thin, but you know, I think that's kind of more or less like the character. Transformation is complex, but not overly so. Yeah. You take his big rifle here, and his fingers are, he's got the bottom three on its own hinge and the top one on its own hinge. But it's actually I think it's a 5mm port. So you could just plug this right in. Just like that. You don't have to worry about gripping anything. I think that's pretty cool. Advantage of that is, here's a return octane. Pulled his whole hand off. You take this. So if you just want to give him a regular rifle, there you go. So I like that playability. Some people may not like that as much, but I appreciate it. For this gun here, another thing you could do is pull this piece here off, pull this off, plug this together, and now you have more of a regular gun. You can plug that in to his hand, and then this, there's a tab here, slot system there, and you can just slot it right in. And it can form his somewhat signature shoulder cannon. There you go. That looks great. I love it. I absolutely love it. Posability wise, head is, we got light piping going on here. So if you're not a fan of that, yeah, he's got it. For some reason in the camera, the head looks really itty bitty, but in person it does not look that bad. So you get the left and right swivel. It's on a hinge as well, so you get a little down, a little bit up. Shoulders swivel up and down, in and out. There is a ratchet in there. It's a little weird, but it works. Bicep swivel, bends at the elbow. Pretty good bend there. Wrist swivel, we already went through the finger articulation. Waist swivel. Hips can come up to here. It gets caught up on this thing. All the way back. All the way out. Thigh swivel, it doesn't give you much, but you know, more than what you really would need. There is a knee bend. Kind of a shin swivel, I guess, or a swivel right below the knee. Foot has the rocker all the way out, and a tilt back. Not really one forward, but you do get one back. And this is also a rubbery material, so he can really plant his feet down. So yeah, all in all, really good. I really like this figure. Scale-wise, here he is with the Make Toys Megatron. And a Masterpiece car. So he's a little bit bigger than MP car. A little shorter than Meg's. And here he is with a TFC combiner. So he's definitely bigger than him. So I think these guys are going for almost a Toy World Devi scale, I think. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Which would really kind of disappoint me, to be completely honest. As far as that goes, you know, this is their third combiner from this company in its third different scale. So it's like, really, guys, pick one and go with it, please. Let's stop this whole change it up as we go. That one panel kind of went in there. So for a rating on this guy, you know, to be completely honest, I mean, the transformation is a little much, but at the same time, it's highly enjoyable. I don't find myself hating anything on it. You know, it's a little fiddly here and there with the legs, but nothing of it really makes me mad. So I'm gonna have to give this guy a 10. I think he's great. Some people may not like the light piping. I'm kind of indifferent on it, really. You know, some companies do it, some companies don't. if you rule out all the companies that do it or all the companies that don't do it, you know, you're ruling out half of the Transformers out there. Just plain and simple, half. The posability is good. The design of this guy is good. Everything about him is good. I know some people don't like the way the 5mm port system is still integrated into this, but I find it highly enjoyable because I know now that I can switch his weapons out with anybody I please. I can throw any 5mm port weapon on this guy if I wanted to. If I want to arm this guy to the teeth, you know, I can give him another gun. I can plug more weapons and such into these 3 ports. He's got a port here, or a plug here I can plug stuff into. He's got a port here I can plug stuff into. I mean, I could make this guy look menacing if I wanted to. Their limit is your own imagination at that point. So I think that's fun. I do. But I think he's hands down the best looking Swindle available. Period. I don't know of any other Swindles that even come close. The Warbotron was good, but in comparison to this guy, he is way dated. That thing is just so far outdated. This thing just knocks him out of the water. And it just, I mean, what else is there? I mean, the Combiner Wars one, or the Fall of Cybertron one, or you know what? The second best Swindle would have to be the Fans Project one from years and years and years and years and years ago. That would be my second favorite Swindle. This is my favorite Swindle. This is a masterpiece Swindle at its finest. You will not get a better one. I'm giving this guy high marks because he fucking deserves it. I'm sorry, but this guy is good. 10 out of 10. I recommend it even if you're not going to build the whole team. This is a good Swindle. Alright. Let's move on to something else.